We talked yesterday about a whole new human power of our consumption vote. So we want to expand that a little bit, and I want to talk to you about this amazing, yet untapped into currency that is available to us, our favorites. The idea of our favorites, my favorite things, your favorite things, our favorite things, what we like the most, our wants, maybe they're our dreams. My favorite animal is a turtle. Right? I think about my favorite things. When you think about your favorite things, there's an energy there. So there's really two huge values here for us in this new gifting economy, in this contributive, connecting economy. When we think about our favorite things, we are in the vibrational thought pattern, vibrational frequency of appreciation. It's my favorite thing. That's gratitude. That's the same feeling as joy and the viewing of beauty, the experiencing of beauty. It's the same vibration, frequency, footprint, dial, placed on the dial that is unconditional love. It's compassion. I like to use the word compassion for all that stuff. and when you focus your attention on your favorites, and because of the universal law of attraction, which basically says vibrationally, everything's energy and vibration, vibrationally, like attracts like. So that vibration that I'm putting out into the cosmos of my favorite things is going to bring back into my experience more and more things that I can say, oh, that's a favorite thing. I love that thing. That's my favorite. So we have a flourishing, thriving experience. The other part of this really powerful potential use of this incredible, valuable currency called our favorite things is if we can gather together in a community, however we describe that community. It could be a physical community in a location, a local community, or it could be an online group community. If we can create this understanding of community and that we agree that we're going to be clear about what our favorite things are, and we're going to share that information with each other in a community, and where those favorite things cluster together, in other words, there's larger percentages of people who share favorite things, then they get together and they try to figure out how they can provide the favorite things locally. Right? How can we create something, an enterprise perhaps, could be one person, could be a group of people. Let's find a way to create these favorite things locally. Let's make sure that even though this favorite thing might be Coca-Cola, right? That might be, we like carbonated beverages. So how can we create that locally? And then other people gather around food. How can we enjoy nutritious food that doesn't have all these toxins in them? High fructose corn syrup or the sugar substitutes or whatever else they put in these processed foods. So if we do that, if we share that information, we can use that data, we can data mine it in a good way. In a way that matters. Another group's favorite thing might be, wow, I really love it when I don't have to use this packaging. It really bugs me that I have to separate all my recycling, and it's too much of that recycling. It's just too much one-use plastic stuff, I find. But if we all pool that, maybe we get a group of people together to figure out how we can not have any packaging, or have packaging that is really beautifully ergonomically, can be composted. The power of your favorite things, that idea, is extremely valuable in this global bizarro world economy. The only thing is that you're not benefiting from it. Matter of fact, it's being used to give you products, to advertise and campaign, to infuse your consumption of products that actually hurt you, disrespectful to you and Mother Earth. It's goofy. So I'm going to tell you, I found a tool, a software tool, an internet tool, about 2 years ago. It's a contributive enterprise concept. It's 180 degrees different. It's a gifting enterprise. It's absolutely magically transformative, and it focuses on the power of your favorites. We take the reins and who we're going to allow to make us offers. And we're going to determine whether they are aligned with our true favorites or not. And if they're not, we can block them. Imagine an advertising relationship in the world, because we have a lot of advertising that's presented to us on these luminous screens, right? Imagine a world where that doesn't happen. They can't just put it in your face. They can't just take an impression, grab it and get your attention in a surreptitious way. They steal your attention, and so that they can make an imprint to motivate you to consume in a way that serves their profiteering. Now, this is a 180-degree flip. This is our favorites. We know the value of that currency, and we hold it. We're in power. We're in charge with our favorites. If we manage it this way, I hope you're seeing this shift in perspective. So something that we take for granted, that we actually we acquiesce to have it stolen from us, our idea and concept of favorites, which is a most valuable currency in this global bizarro world economy, and a valuable currency in a world we can create, which is a gifting economy. When we recognize that value, we take sovereignty and ownership, and it's ours. And we can share it voluntarily, collaboratively, cooperatively, contributively. Or we can remain in this world where we acquiesce to a narrative of our role that it's stolen from us. And then we're coerced into consumption that actually does not serve us. But the transaction, because money, it's a monetization economy, it's a monetized economy, it's all about monetization, that serves the profiteering agenda. So it's this favorites thing. We can actually begin to leverage the power of it, the power of the currency that is real, perhaps in the most effective way in local communities, where we birth these gifting economies, embracing the value of our favorites and working together to manifest them in balanced trade relationships.